There are certain moments in history so pivotal that they can change the outcome of a war, or even the course of human civilization. Imagine a secret team of codebreakers working in silence, while the fate of the world hangs in the balance. In this video, we're going to tell you about one such moment and the man behind it. But before we begin, remember to hit like and subscribe to never miss out on our exciting content. Also, stick around until the end of this video to uncover an incredible fact that you won't learn any why. Rails. But who is he? During World War II, Alan Turing and his team of brilliant minds worked tirelessly at Bletchley Park in England to crack one of the most sophisticated encryption machines of its time, the Enigma code used by the German military. Their success not only shortened the war, but also laid the foundation for modern computers. But this is not his only remarkable achievement. In this episode, we will delve into an astonishing coincidence in Joan of Arc's visions that seems almost impossible. Joan of Arc was a French peasant girl who became famous for leading France to victory against the English during the 100 Years' War. She claimed that she had divine visions that compelled her to help the French monarch Charles VII to reclaim his throne. But there's a twist to this story that raises some eyebrows. What if I told you that the exact date of Joan of Arc's coronation as the Lady of Orleans, a pivotal moment in her story, aligns perfectly with an astronomical phenomenon that occurred over 700 years ago? Let us explore this intriguing coincidence and shed light on the celestial event that may have inspired one of history's most enigmatic figures. First, let's dive into the life of Joan of Arc herself. Born in 1412 in a small village in France, Joan grew up hearing tales of the troubled times in which she lived. The 100 Years' War between England and France was raging, and the English were making significant advances into French territory. Joan, however, wasn't just any ordinary peasant girl. She possessed a strong sense of faith and an unwavering determination to do what she believed was right. One day, Joan had a vision that would change her life forever. She saw an angel instructing her to travel to the city of Orleans, which was under siege by the English forces, and convince the Dauphin, Charles VII, to lead an army to lift the siege. Despite being just 17 years old, Joan, armed with her faith and visions, set out on her journey to Orleans. Upon reaching the French court, Joan explained her visions and requested to be allowed to lead an army to Orleans. Initially, the Dauphin and his advisors were skeptical, but Joan's persistence and unwavering belief in her divine mission eventually won them over. She was given command of a small force of French soldiers and set out to relieve the city. Joan's presence and leadership had a profound impact on the French troops. As they marched towards Orleans, it seemed as though the English, who had been winning almost every battle, suddenly lost their advantage. Joan's army managed to lift the siege of Orleans, marking a turning point in the war. This victory led to her being hailed as a national heroine, and the French coronation of Joan of Arc took place in Reims on July 16, 1430. Now let us shift our focus to the astronomical event that adds an extra layer of intrigue to this already captivating tale. On the exact date of Joan of Arc's coronation, an annular solar eclipse occurred across Europe. An annular solar eclipse happens when the moon passes between the sun and the earth. Unlike a total solar eclipse where the moon casts its shadow on the earth, in the case of an annular eclipse, the moon is at its farthest point from the earth, and because it's smaller than the sun, it creates the illusion of a ring of fire in the sky. Now, here's the fascinating part. For an eclipse to occur, the moon and the earth must be lined up precisely. If the moon were just a few minutes later or earlier in its orbit, the eclipse wouldn't take place. In the case of Joan of Arc's coronation, the moon was in exactly the right position to cast its shadow on the face of the sun, creating the spectacular celestial display. It is hard to ignore the coincidence between the astronomical event and this pivotal moment in Joan of Arc's life. Some historians and astronomers argue that this eclipse may have been a significant event in Joan's life, possibly influencing her decision to seek an audience with the French court. However, others suggest that it was merely a chance occurrence and that Joan's visions and subsequent actions were not directly related to the eclipse. Nevertheless, the fact that an eclipse occurred on the exact day of Joan's coronation adds a layer of mystery and wonder to her story. In conclusion, the coronation of Joan of Arc as the Lady of Orleans on July 16, 1430, coincided with an annular solar eclipse that swept across Europe. This extraordinary event, with the moon passing between the sun and the earth, created a breathtaking spectacle in the sky. While historians debate the significance of the eclipse on Joan's life and visions, it remains a captivating detail in the already compelling narrative of France's national heroine. As we reflect on this remarkable coincidence, we're reminded of the intricate tapestry of events that have shaped history. Who knows what other celestial wonders may have influenced the course of human events? If you delve deep into this video, you might be wondering how something as complex as cracking enemy codes could be made easy. Well, here's the surprising answer. It all comes down to one simple yet groundbreaking invention: the bomb machine. An ingenious creation by the brilliant Alan Turing. At first glance, it might seem like a daunting task to break through the encrypted messages of the Enigma machine, especially considering that Enigma generated billions of possible combinations. But Turing had a unique approach. He understood that breaking Enigma wasn't about brute forcing the solution. Instead, he focused on exploiting the machine's own logic. This is where the bomb machine came in. It was essentially a machine within a machine, designed to mimic the inner workings of the Enigma. With this machine, Turing could input potential solutions to the encryption, allowing him to test thousands of possibilities in real time. The power of the bomb machine lay in its ability to quickly eliminate incorrect solutions, focusing the efforts on the most promising leads. It was like having a superpowered calculator that could crunch numbers at lightning speed, helping the code breakers hone in on the right answer. Here's an analogy to illustrate how the bomb machine worked its magic. Imagine you have a lockbox with a combination lock, and each letter of the message you want to decipher is represented by a wheel on the lock. The Enigma machine is like a series of these combination locks, making it incredibly difficult to figure out the correct sequence. Now enter the bomb machine. It works by spinning the wheels on a replica lock, testing different combinations until it hits the right one. What sets the bomb apart is that it doesn't just try one combination at a time. It tests multiple possibilities simultaneously, drastically reducing the time needed to crack the code. When the bomb machine found a match, it would signal the code breakers, guiding them to the solution. It was like having a digital assistant that could instantly tell you the correct password, instead of trying every possible option manually. This breakthrough allowed the code breakers at Bletchley Park to stay ahead of the Germans, and ultimately helped shorten the war by years. The impact of the bomb machine was monumental, laying the groundwork for modern computers and cryptography. It was a testament to Alan Turing's genius and the incredible minds at work during World War II. So there you have it, the story of Alan Turing and his groundbreaking work at Bletchley Park. If you're still with us, we've got a special treat for you. Hit subscribe and we'll send you a code to unlock exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Don't miss out on this chance to dive deeper into the hidden stories that shaped our world. As for Alan Turing, his legacy continues to inspire generations of scientists and mathematicians. His pioneering work in cryptography and artificial intelligence has left an indelible mark on our technological landscape. So if you enjoyed this glimpse into history's hidden heroes, hit subscribe for more untold stories that shaped our world.